Hello everybody. So what better way to spend my first day of Thanksgiving break not doing anything but talking about some music. Tara Talks winter playlist, and this is going to be different than my holiday playlist video. As long as you guys want that, I am already kind of planning on doing one. This is different. This is just music that you listen to when it's cold outside. So as always, this playlist is going to be linked in the description through Spotify. If you do not have a Spotify account, super easy to make it. I am not sponsored. No one sponsors me on YouTube, so I really don't even have to say that. But not sponsored, it's just probably the best music application, whatever you want to call it, out there, and you should get it if you don't have it already. Enough rambling, we're just gonna go ahead and get into the playlist video. So the first song I want to talk about is called Longer Than I'm Out Here, and it's by Kevin Devine, and this is one of my all-time favorite songs ever. It's one of those songs that I will never ever skip past if it comes on. Kevin Devine is a singer-songwriter based out of Brooklyn, New York. I would recommend this song for people who are fans of Bright Eyes, Death Cab for Cutie, Dashboard Confessional, stuff like that. Guitar kind of singer-songwriter kind of stuff. And the next song is Half Mast by Empire of the Sun. This is an Australian electro pop band. If you're a fan of MGMT or even Phoenix or Daft Punk, I really think you would like these guys. This song just reminds me of if I were driving through the snow and just all the snow coming out my windshield fluttering away. It's the kind of imagery I get when I hear this song, so I like it a lot. You should give it a listen. Next, an artist that any winter playlist has to have is Bon Iver. I love Bon Iver. He is one of my favorite bands, artists, whatever you want to call him, of all time. Easily one of my top 5 favorites. And it was really hard to pick one song for this playlist, but I did pick one, and it's Blood Bank, which is my favorite Bon Iver song. But really all of his music is perfect winter music, probably due in part to the fact that he wrote his first album in a cabin in the woods during the winter. Bon Iver is derived from Bon Iver, which means good winter in French. Shout out to any of my French viewers. I think someone recommended a long time ago that I should speak French in the video. There's your French for you. Next song is Crooked Moon by Graham Wright, and Graham Wright is actually the keyboardist, guitarist extraordinaire of Tokyo Police Club. If you don't know who Tokyo Police Club is at this point, if you've been watching my videos for a while, where have you been? Because I talk about them all the time. Not all the time, but pretty often, at least when I'm talking about music. They're my favorite band ever. #1. Nobody tops them. And yeah, this is just his kind of solo project. So he has a just pop, rock, folk kind of sound, and this is a very quiet, sweet, kind of romantic song. It's actually available for free download off of his Bandcamp, I believe, so I will leave that linked down below as well. Next song is actually a mainstream song, but I am not at all embarrassed to mention it, and it is Hold On, We're Going Home by Drake. And I don't know what it is about this song, but I just absolutely love it. I can't say I'm a huge Drake fan, but every once in a while he'll have a song that I kind of like. It's just kind of weird for me though, because he'll always just be Wheelchair Jimmy in my eyes from Degrassi. But yeah, this is a really good song. It has kind of a wintry vibe to it, at least in my ears. So yeah, I think you should give it a listen. Next song is Wrapped in Piano Strings by Radical Face, and shout out to Matt for getting me into this band. I had heard the song Welcome Home Son a long time ago, but I never thought to, check out Radical Face and other stuff that they do. So thank you for one time halfway kind of mentioning that I should listen to this band, because they are one of my favorites now. This again is a perfect wintry kind of band, which is kind of ironic considering he's based out of Florida, but whatever. I would say give this guy a listen if you are a fan of Bon Iver, Death Cab, again, just all of those kind of, wintry bands. I'm using the word winter a lot in this video, but what did you expect? Next song is #1 Party Anthem by Arctic Monkeys, and this is off of their newest album, AM. If you have not listened to that yet, where have you been? You gotta listen to the new Arctic Monkeys album. I really like this song. It's kind of ironically named considering it's the only slow jam of the album, but it really reminds me of the stuff that Alex Turner did for the movie Submarine. Here's a picture of that there. If you have not watched that movie, you should. It's very cute. There's also a book for it because the movie is based on a book. And you should also listen to the soundtrack because it's Alex Turner. Who doesn't love Alex Turner? If you've never listened to the Arctic Monkeys before, I would say they're most comparable to the Wombats, who are another UK band. They're also very similar to We're Scientists. Next song I'm going to mention is called Human and is by Dive, originally spelled D-I-V-E, but now it is D-I-I-V. I'm mentioning that because I had a hard time finding this band back because I remember him when his name was D-I-V-E, but it's not that anymore. This is the beachy indie pop project of Zachary Cole Smith, who is also in the band Beach Fossils, which is another band I quite like. This song is very echoey and ethereal sounding, and I would say give it a listen if you're a fan of the band, let's see, Washed Out, or even like the drums, and of course if you're a fan of Beach Fossils then you would like this band as well. Speaking of Washed Out though, the next song is Soft by Washed Out, and since my last fall playlist video, I think it was called like Early Fall or something, I have been listening to this band a lot more. I featured the song Don't Give Up there, and now I want to talk about this song. I've been listening to Washed Out pretty regularly now, and I'm a huge fan of its sound. It's very drowsy, kind of synthy sounding, and I think you would probably really like this stuff if you are a fan of Animal Collective, Neon Indian, that kind of sound. And finally, since some of you have asked why I never feature rap in my playlist videos, it's not because I don't like rap, it's just because I don't listen to a ton of it, but I really wanted to mention this song, which is Blood on the Leaves by Kanye West. It's off of his newest album, Yeezus, and I know Kanye West is one of those people who not everybody likes. I don't know grammar, I don't know what I'm saying anymore, but I like him. I realize he's a complete jerk, but I find that really funny, and I respect him as an artist as well. Blood on the Leaves samples the song Strange Fruit by Nina Simone, which was originally sung by Billie Holiday, but the song is very creepy, to say the least. It's kind of about racism and slavery and lynching, and it's very eerie. And I think it fits with this song. Kanye's rapping over it just works in my mind. It sounds, I don't know, just has a really cool sound to it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this playlist video. Let me know if you like any of the bands I've mentioned. Go ahead and check out the playlist. Again, it'll be linked down below. And get that free download of the Graham Wright song because Tokyo Police Club is amazing, and so is Graham, so is everyone in that band. But yep, that's all I have to say for now, so I will see you guys next video. Bye!